I'm comfortable in Milwaukee. I actually feel safe in Milwaukee since I've been running these streets and going around for all of my life. I was a real wild, crazy tomboy kind of kid. I think my mother, it scared her because she wanted to protect me, and at the time that I was out, it was illegal. So she always had that fear that something would happen to me, and I was so flamboyant with it in terms of not hiding my affection for females. My dad was kind of like, oh, leave her alone. Men kind of think, well, it's just a phase she's going through, she'll be all right. And I don't think he even conceived of the fact. Because when he did find out after I got older, he was kind of like, he told my mom, Janice is in bed naked with a woman, But by this time I'm grown, when he finally realizes, or accepts the fact that this is real, He always told us to be who we are and be comfortable in the skin we're in. We had enough trials and tribulations to go through with being Black without worrying about all the rest. Everybody knew that I was a same-gender loving person. I would walk my girlfriend home, carry her books. People knew I couldn't hide what was so strong within me. And being the person that I was, other lesbians gravitated to me. We played softball and softball teams. And then from that point on, in softball, on the playgrounds in junior high and high school, and then we went on to the adult aspect. Because we were in the adult women's leagues now, we got to know the adult LGBT women. They were all older than us, of course, so they took us to bars and places that we had not been. Donna Burkett, if you know the name Donna Burkett was pretty much our leader. We would follow her anywhere. I'm not much of a follower, I tend to lead. But when I see someone doing positive things and things that I want to do, then I'm on board with them. Donna and Monona went to City Hall to ask for a marriage license, and they refused to give them one. Donna was irate. She was fuming. She wasn't done at that point. So she went to the DA's office to demand that there's no reason that I can't marry this woman just because we're same sex. It shouldn't matter whatsoever. She eventually took it to the courts, but I think she gave up the fight because the pressure was on her partner. So now you must understand that being the time that it was, her partner's parents were not on board. And with all the publicity that a lot of this got, she was encouraged to step back. She could not take the weight of what was going down. After that happened, they broke up shortly thereafter. I'm pretty sure it's 1972. You can check that. But in the late 80s to 90s, I kind of toned myself down and got politically involved in active fighting for rights for HIV, spreading information about HIV. I worked with BEBA, that's Blacks Educating Blacks about AIDS, and I worked with, I was on the board of Lesbians of Color, LOC. I was their political person, and I represented LOC in Action, Wisconsin for statewide membership of LGBT folk. Tammy Baldwin actually came out of that whole group, and that's where I met her. Well, what or who has been my greatest love? It would have to be my wife at this point in time in my life. I always wanted a marriage to live the American dream. I was devastated at 17, 18 when I found out that that was never going to happen for me. So life is good. Thank you for remembering me.